Have you ever thought about how uncommon it is to still be able to do certain things after turning 65? Many people believe that aging means slowing down, losing abilities, or becoming less capable. But here's the reality. If you can still do these 8 things, you belong to a rare and extraordinary group. In this video, we'll explore 8 indicators that show you are aging exceptionally well, even if you're unaware of it. From physical strength to mental clarity, each sign reveals important insights about your longevity, resilience, and overall well-being. If you can manage some or all of these things, consider yourself truly exceptional, because most people your age cannot. Stay with us until the end, as you'll not only recognize these rare abilities in yourself, but you'll also understand why they are crucial for leading a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Before we start, we ask you to like the video and leave a comment to help the channel grow. Subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay updated on our content. Now let's begin. Number 1. You have strong grip strength. One of the most underrated yet powerful indicators of longevity is grip strength. If you can still shake hands firmly, carry a heavy grocery bag, or open a jar with ease, you're doing better than you might think. Grip strength is not just about your hand muscles. It reflects overall muscle mass, nerve function, and even heart health. Research shows that seniors with a strong grip tend to live longer, recover more quickly from illnesses, and maintain independence well into old age. Consider this. When grip strength declines, even simple daily tasks become difficult. Struggling to hold a coffee mug or maintain balance while getting up from a chair isn't just frustrating, it's a sign of weakening muscles. But if your grip remains strong, it means your body is holding on to its strength, endurance, and resilience. For example, take Frank, a 75-year-old man who still enjoys tending to his garden, lifting small pots, and handling tools with ease. His doctor once told him that his grip strength was better than some men in their 50s. That's not just a personal achievement. It's a sign that his entire body is staying stronger than the average person his age. Grip strength is directly connected to mobility and fall prevention, which are major concerns for seniors. Strong hands allow you to stabilize yourself, grip railings with confidence, and continue enjoying your favorite activities without struggle. So if you still have a firm grip, take it as a sign that your body is aging exceptionally well. Number 2. You can get up from the floor without assistance. The ability to sit on the floor and stand up without help is one of the most telling signs of longevity. If you can still do this, you have something that many people your age have lost: flexibility, balance, coordination, and core strength. This skill isn't just about ease. It's a strong indicator of how well you'll maintain independence in the future. Think about how often this ability is used in daily life. You might kneel to pick something up, sit on the floor while playing with grandchildren, or stretch after a walk. Many seniors struggle to rise without pushing on their knees or using furniture for support. But if you can smoothly transition from sitting to standing, you are in the minority, and that's a great sign. Take Margaret, for instance. At 72, she continues her morning yoga routine, moving effortlessly from sitting to standing without wobbling. Her doctor once mentioned that most women her age cannot do that without assistance. This ability is not just about muscle strength. It's about total body coordination, joint flexibility, and lower body power. Why does this matter? Studies reveal that individuals who cannot get up from the floor without using their hands are twice as likely to face mobility decline and health complications. Being able to perform this movement reduces the risk of falls, keeps your joints flexible, and ensures your muscles stay active even in everyday actions. If you can still do this, it's a strong indicator that your body is functioning far better than most people in your age group. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, leave a comment with number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. Your support allows us to continue creating quality content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move on. Number 3, you can maintain good posture without effort. Posture reveals a lot about how well your body is aging. If you can stand tall with your shoulders back, walk without leaning forward, and sit without slouching, you are ahead of most people in your age group. Over time, poor posture weakens the core, leads to back pain, and can even cause breathing difficulties. But if you still maintain proper alignment, it means your spine, muscles, and joints are supporting you well. An ability that is becoming increasingly rare among seniors. You may not think about it often, but posture affects more than just appearance. It directly influences mobility, balance, and even organ function. When your spine is properly aligned, your lungs expand fully, improving oxygen flow and boosting energy levels. Conversely, if you're constantly hunched over, your body must work harder to compensate, which leads to fatigue and discomfort. Take George, a 74-year-old retired teacher. He still walks with confidence, his back straight, and his head held high. Because of his posture, people often assume he's younger than he actually is. His doctor once told him, "Most men your age suffer from spinal compression or a forward-leaning stance, but you are holding up remarkably well." George makes a conscious effort to stay active, engage his core, and avoid habits that contribute to a hunched back. One key reason posture is important is its direct impact on balance and fall prevention. Poor posture shifts your center of gravity forward, making you more likely to lose your footing. Standing tall naturally distributes weight correctly, reducing strain on joints and improving stability. If you can still maintain an upright posture without discomfort or frequent reminders, take it as a sign that your body is aging with strength and resilience. Number 4. You can easily rise from a chair without using your hands. This may seem like a small action, but being able to stand up from a chair without pushing off with your hands is a major sign of physical strength and independence. Many people over 65 gradually lose lower body strength and mobility, making it harder to rise from a seated position. If you can still do this effortlessly, it means your legs, core, and balance are all working together, an ability many take for granted until it's gone. Think about how often you rise and sit throughout the day. Whether it's getting up from the couch, stepping out of a car, or standing from the dinner table, these routine movements require a combination of leg power, core stability, and coordination. If this motion becomes difficult, it is often an early warning sign of weakening muscles or joint stiffness. However, if you can still do it smoothly, you are demonstrating a level of physical capability that many people your age have already lost. Consider Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother. She never paid much attention to it until she noticed her friends struggling to rise from chairs, relying on armrests or needing a helping hand. One day, at a family gathering, her grandson challenged her to stand up from the floor without using her hands. To her surprise, she managed it with ease. Her regular walks, stretching, and light strength exercises have helped her body remain strong and functional. Why is this ability so important? It is a key indicator of longevity. Studies show that seniors who can stand up from a seated position without assistance tend to live longer and remain independent for more years. It means you have enough muscle strength, joint flexibility, and coordination to reduce the risk of falls, which is one of the greatest concerns as people age. If you can still do this with ease, take a moment to appreciate your body's capabilities, as this skill becomes increasingly rare over time. If you are still watching and finding these insights valuable, comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. Your support allows us to continue creating quality content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5. You can balance on one leg for more than 10 seconds. Balance is something many people take for granted until they start losing it. If you can stand on one leg for more than 10 seconds without wobbling or holding on to something, you are in much better shape than many people your age. In fact, studies have shown that poor balance in older adults is strongly linked to a higher risk of falls, injuries, and even a shorter lifespan. Try this test now. Stand up, lift one foot a few inches off the ground, and count to 10. If you can do it easily, your coordination, leg strength, and neurological function are all in sync. However, if you notice yourself wobbling, placing your foot down too soon, or needing to grab onto something for support, it could indicate that your stability and muscle control require improvement. Consider Frank, a 77-year-old retired carpenter. He was once very active, but over time he started feeling unsteady while walking on uneven terrain. During a routine checkup, his doctor asked him to balance on one leg. He barely lasted 5 seconds before tipping over. That moment was a wake-up call. Determined to improve, he began practicing simple balance exercises, such as heel-to-toe walking and standing on one foot while brushing his teeth. Within a few months, he could effortlessly balance on one leg for over 15 seconds. Why is this so important? Good balance plays a crucial role in preventing falls, which are the leading cause of severe injuries among seniors, but it also reflects overall muscle function, the brain-body connection, and mobility. When balance starts to deteriorate, it often signals a decline in strength and coordination. Conversely, if you can still balance easily, it's a strong indication that you are ahead of the curve. If you haven't tested yourself yet, try it now. Stand up, lift one foot, and see how long you can hold it. If you can maintain balance for 10 seconds or more, you are part of a select group of seniors with exceptional stability. Keep practicing, as maintaining your balance today will help you stay mobile and independent for years to come. Number 6. You can get up from the floor without using your hands. Sitting down on the floor and rising back up may seem like a simple task, but it is a true test of strength, flexibility, coordination, and overall mobility. If you can still do this without struggling or using your hands for support, you belong to a category of individuals who tend to live longer and maintain independence well into their later years. Rising from the floor effortlessly requires a combination of core strength, leg power, balance, and joint flexibility. As people age, these abilities often decline, making it more difficult to stand up from low positions. However, if you can still perform this movement with ease, it indicates that your muscles, joints, and coordination are working in harmony. Consider Joan, a 72-year-old grandmother who has remained active throughout her life. One day, while playing on the floor with her grandchildren, she realized something remarkable. She could still stand up without assistance, just as she always had. When she later mentioned this to her doctor, he explained that this simple ability demonstrated strong muscles, flexible joints, and excellent balance. In fact, research has found that individuals who struggle to rise from the floor without support are at a significantly higher risk of falls, mobility loss, and even premature death. This is because difficulty performing the movement often signals declining muscle mass, reduced stability, and overall physical deterioration. On the other hand, those who can still do this effortlessly are more likely to stay active, avoid injuries, and maintain their independence well into their 80s and beyond. If you haven't tested yourself recently, try it now. Sit down on the floor, then stand up without using your hands, arms, or knees for assistance. If you can do it smoothly, you are among a rare and fortunate group of seniors who still possess exceptional mobility. And if it proves to be a challenge, don't worry. It's never too late to strengthen your core, improve flexibility, and practice movements that will help you stay strong and capable. If you are still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any future videos. Your support allows us to continue creating high-quality content that informs and inspires. Now, let's move forward. Number 7. You can carry groceries without struggling. If you can still carry a bag of groceries without feeling like it's an intense workout, you are ahead of most people your age. Grip strength, upper body endurance, and core stability all contribute to your ability to handle everyday tasks. Studies have shown that grip strength alone is one of the strongest indicators of longevity. Consider this. Your ability to carry weight isn't just about arm strength. It signifies strong bones, stable shoulders, and a body that can still perform essential movements without excessive strain. This ability naturally declines with age, but if you can still lift, hold, and carry items with ease, it indicates that your muscles, joints, and nervous system are functioning at a high level. Take Walter, a 74-year-old retired school teacher. He never gave much thought to his strength until one day at the store. He noticed something surprising. Younger men around him were struggling to lift heavy bags into their cars, while he did it effortlessly. At one point, a younger shopper even offered to help, assuming he needed assistance. Walter chuckled and replied, "I've been doing this for decades, no reason to stop now." That small moment made him realize just how much his lifelong activity and strength training had kept him ahead of the curve. Doctors often point out that a weak grip and difficulty lifting everyday objects are early warning signs of declining health. This is because muscle loss, osteoporosis, and reduced nerve function all contribute to frailty over time. If carrying groceries, lifting a chair, or simply holding on to something for an extended period has become difficult, it may be a sign that your muscles and bones need more attention. The good news is that if you can still carry those shopping bags without feeling winded or exhausted, you belong to a rare group of seniors who have retained their functional strength. This kind of strength allows you to live independently and enjoy life without constant physical limitations. If you want to maintain it, the key is to keep using it. Strength training, hand exercises, and even simple activities like squeezing a tennis ball or carrying light weights can help keep your muscles and grip strong for years to come. Number 8, you can get down on the floor and stand back up without help. One of the strongest indicators of long-term mobility and independence is the ability to sit down on the floor and stand back up without assistance. It may not seem like a big deal until you realize that most people over 65 struggle with this seemingly simple movement. Balance, leg strength, flexibility, and core stability all play a role, and those who can still do it have a significantly lower risk of injuries, hospitalization, and overall decline in health. Picture this. Emma, an 80-year-old grandmother, was playing on the floor with her grandkids. When it was time to get up, she instinctively placed one foot down, pushed off with her hands, and stood up with ease. Her daughter was shocked, saying, "Mom, I know people 20 years younger than you who can't do that." What Emma didn't realize was that her ability to move so effortlessly was an incredible sign of strength, balance, and longevity. In fact, doctors use something called the sit-to-stand test to evaluate a person's overall health and mortality risk. Studies have found that individuals who struggle to get up from the floor without assistance are at a much higher risk of falls, fractures, and long-term mobility issues. If you can still get down and back up without grabbing onto furniture or needing support, you are among a rare group of seniors who have retained strong functional movement, a skill that most people lose as they age. Why is this ability so crucial? Because falling and not being able to get back up is one of the leading causes of serious injuries among older adults. Many seniors who experience falls don't just struggle because of the impact itself, but because they lack the strength and coordination to recover from it. If you can still move up and down with ease, it means your legs, core, and balance system are functioning well. That is something to take pride in. If you want to maintain this ability, daily practice makes all the difference. Simple exercises like bodyweight squats, lunges, and core strengthening movements can help keep your muscles engaged. And if getting up from the floor is already a challenge, don't be discouraged. Starting with assisted movements using a chair or cushion for support can gradually help you regain mobility over time. The key is to never stop moving. If you can still perform this action naturally, you are far ahead of the curve, and that ability alone places you among a rare and capable group of individuals. Commander, final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on these 8 remarkable abilities. If you can still do these things with ease, you are part of an elite group of individuals who have maintained their strength, mobility, and mental sharpness far beyond what most people expect at this stage in life. And if there's one thing we've learned, it's that aging doesn't mean losing everything. It means adapting, preserving, and even thriving in ways others might not expect. So, which of these abilities stood out to you the most? Do you still have all 8? Maybe just a few? Or is there one in particular you'd like to improve? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts are valuable to us, so don't hesitate to share. Reading your comments gives us motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating quality content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to leave a like to support the channel's growth and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest from Elders Health.